Well, good morning, Mount Gilead. It's another Friday morning. We've made it through another week. It's another glorious day outside. Hopefully you get a chance to get outside and enjoy some of the sunshine. And hopefully you get a chance to recharge and relax a little bit as well over the weekend. Let me tell you the story this morning about a man named Bill Havens. It was 1928. The Olympics that year were being held in Paris. And he was on the rowing team for the United States. They were favored to win the gold medal. He had trained all of his life for those few days. However, his wife was pregnant, and the doctor estimated that the due date would be sometime around the time of the Olympic competition. So, and remember, in those days, you couldn't just hop on a plane. This was 1928. You couldn't just hop on a plane and get to the other side of the world in just a few hours. You had to get on a slow-moving ocean liner. And so he had to ask himself the question, do I want to go for that gold medal that I've worked all my life for? Or do I want to be here when my first child is born? And you may be wondering what his wife said. His wife said, Bill, you got to go. You've worked all your life for this. You've trained very diligently. You got to go. I'll be okay. But Bill chose to stay. Now, ironically, his wife delivered late. He could have gone. The team did, in fact, win the gold medal, and he could have been back in time, could have been there for both. But Bill said, I've got no regrets. He said this, and I love this. He said, I choose relationships over achievements in my life. Now, the question is, did Bill make the right choice? Solomon, wisest man who ever lived, who had all the achievements a man could ever want, said, I think Bill made the right choice. Solomon would contend that part of what makes life so meaningless, and that was his word in the book of Ecclesiastes, part of what makes life so meaningless is the loneliness that always accompanies self-absorption. If you spend your life looking out for yourself, making sure that you're number one, making sure that you're the object of the universe, you get to the end of your life and you realize, I'm pretty lonely. Like, what was all this for? Solomon would say that life with a friend is better in the end. Let's look a little bit from Ecclesiastes, Solomon's diary, chapter 4, verses 9 to 12. And it says this, 2 people are better off than one, for they can help each other succeed. If one person falls, the other can reach out and help. But someone who falls alone is in real trouble. Likewise, 2 people lying close together can keep each other warm. But how can one be warm alone? A person standing alone can be attacked and defeated, but 2 can stand back to back and conquer. 3 are even better, for a triple braided cord is not easily broken. You know what he's saying there? This old wise man is saying this. When I look back on life, I've learned that the loner is a goner. That's what he's saying. And really, if you think about it, this kind of goes against our culture, because our culture, the Western culture in particular, values and elevates the individual. So much so that we've sort of developed this myth in America that our country was built by all these John Wayne types, right? That went out on their own and faced great odds. Our movie heroes. You remember movies were these things like big moving pictures on large screens we would go to theaters and watch. Our movie heroes themselves, they're individualists. And really, it's all a myth if you think about it. America wasn't built by individuals. America was built by communities, groups of people that worked together, that made something great. Same is true with our churches. The strongest churches aren't built around one man or around one woman. The strongest churches are groups of people working together for something greater than themselves. Americans say we have a right to privacy. God says we have a need for family. God has designed into his creation and into each one of us this need for community. I like how one man put it. He said, people who need people are the only kind of people God makes. And so my question for you today is this: what people in your life are you blessing? Who are you helping today? Who in your life needs a friend today? I hope that brings you some encouragement today and maybe even a challenge as you face Friday, as you face your weekend. I hope it's a great recharging weekend for you. I hope I see some of you live in person Sunday morning at Mount Gilead Church at 9 and 11 o'clock. God bless you. Hope you have a great day.